The start of the new Premier League season is less than a week away, so it's time to get my final predictions in. 20th place, and of course, is Sheffield United. They just don't have the squad quality to stay in the Prem. Nothing personal. I don't know who's going to score goals for them. Who's it going to be? Ryan fucking Brewster. 19th, and it pains me to say, but it's Wolves. They're going down to the Championship. I don't know where they're going to get their goals from. They've sold Jimenez to Fulham. Cult hero. Sad to see him leave. They also lost João Moutinho and Ruben Neves. Are they replacing them properly? No, that is why they're going, sadly, they're going right back down to the Championship. So goodbye Wolves. 18th now, and it's sad to say, but it's Luton. I think they're going to get relegated on the last day of the season. It's sad to see. We all want them to succeed, but they just won't have that fight for that last day of the season. Other than that, I think they can pull off some good results, especially home form. I think for them will be amazing. They'll create a brilliant atmosphere, create a fortress in their stadium. Just staying up and avoiding a drop at 17th, Nottingham Forest. I just think they're going to have that little bit of fight to just stay up on the final day of the season. But the question is, will Steve Cooper be there at the end of the season? I don't think so. I think around May, April time, he'll get the sack. And then a new manager will come in and keep them up on the last day of the season. 16th now, and it's going to be a horrid season for West Ham. Moyes will be gone by January. And this is going to be, like I said, horrid season. They've made no new signings. We're getting in to mid-August. And they haven't made a single signing. They have all that Declan Rice money. And they haven't signed a new midfielder. They haven't signed a new captain. They haven't even appointed a new captain. This is going to be a horrid season. It's going to be a 16th place finish. They could even get relegated. I don't even know at this point. 15th now, and it's Everton. Sean Dyche will keep them up comfortably. I just think they're going to do well. I don't know what it is. I think Sean Dyche will just do amazingly. He'll get Everton playing some beautiful Brexit ball. And he's just going to keep them up comfortably. There might be points in the season where they're in the drop, but they won't be in there for long at all. 14th, and it's Bournemouth. I don't really have much to say on this, other than they're going to stay up comfortably, and they're going to comfortably survive another year in the Prem. 13th, and it's Fulham. I know I might get roasted for this, having them finish bottom half, but I just think they're going to suffer a bit of second season syndrome. We've seen it before with the likes of Sheffield United just coming up from the Championship, finishing top half in the Prem, but then dropping down. But this won't be as severe. They won't get relegated. They'll just be a normal mid-table club. But the thing is, they could possibly make the push to top half if Mitro stays, but it's looking like he's pushing that move to Saudi. 12th place, and it's Burnley. They're going to have a spectacular season. Not quite top half where I see lots of people predicting them, but they're going to have a solid mid-table finish, nowhere near relegation. And I can't lie, it is going to be weird seeing Burnley Football Club not play Brexit ball. They're going to be playing company ball, some beautiful football from them. 11th, and we all know who it is, it's Crystal Palace. There's nothing else that needs to be said. 11th place finish for the Eagles. Now onto the top half of the table, and in 10th place, it's Brighton. They're going to drop off a bit. They're going to be fixture congested because of their Europa League run. I see them maybe getting to like the quarterfinals with that. But other than that, they're going to have a pretty average season. 10th place, no European ball for them the year following. 9th place, and it is Brentford. I know you guys might say that they don't have Ivan Toney till January. Okay, they're going to have a poor start there. But then once Toney is back, he will be on fire, he will be scoring goals for fun, and he'll push them into that top half of the table comfortably. 9th place finish for Brentford. 8th place, and it is West London. It is Chelsea. I see people predicting them top 4, but I just don't see why they're doing that. Because they finished 12th, remember, last season. They were nearly relegated. They need time to rebuild, and this will be their rebuild season. They're going to not get European ball, but their main aim, I think, should be finishing top half, and they're going to do that pretty comfortably. And maybe the year after, they can make a push for Europa and possibly Champions League. 7th place, and it's Villa. Unai is he's gonna do another good season. 7th place, he could possibly even push for like a 5th, 4th. Once again, give him the first full season. You never know what he can do, but I think they will be a bit congested with the Conference League. I think they will put the league on the back burner a bit because they've seen what West Ham did with the Conference League, and they want to do that with it themselves. Sixth place, and it is Spurs, and I know this does seem kind of high, but they will only get this sixth place if Harry Kane stays, and I don't think he is. But if he does stay, they will comfortably get Europa League football. And other than that, I think Son will be back on form. Who else do they have? They have Yves Bissouma. Bissouma, hear me out right now. Yves Bissouma is going to have a stellar season. End of. Fifth, and it is Newcastle, just missing out on Champions League. I just think that they're going to get congested, they're going to get overwhelmed with all the fixtures, and they're going to drop off, and they're going to get Europa League, and still, that's good for them. They're going to still be in European ball, and it's going to be comfortable. Fifth place, maybe fourth, but I doubt it. Fourth, and it's Arsenal, and they're just going to drop off a bit. I don't know where it is. I think that season where they pushed for the league last year, it was a fluke season. They're just going to go back. They're not going to go all the way back to where they were before, like Europa Conference League, like fighting. They will still be a Champions League club, but they're just going to drop off a bit, simple as. Third, and it's Erik ten Hag's United. They're just going to get a solid third place finish. They'll push a bit for the league, but they'll drop off around March sort of times, February, March. Other than that, a good season for Ten Hag. And in second place is Liverpool. It's going to be some big improvement for us. We have the likes of McAllister and Szoboszlai now. We need to just sign a DM and a centre-back, and we're set. We're going to push for the league, but we're just obviously going to come short. Not at the end. I think City will comfortably win it, but we're going to push for it. Simple as, big improvement. And of course, as expected, first place City. Nothing else needs to be said.